Spore is one of the most anticipated video games of 2008. It comes from Will Wright, the creator of The Sims and SimCity, the most popular PC game franchise of all time. I'm here in the Emeryville studio of Electronic Arts to get an inside look at Spore. You guys have spent years working on this project, and what are some of the highlights that people are going to be playing with in Spore when this thing gets released?
So Spore is really a game about creativity, and what the team have spent years working on is some of the fundamental parts of the game, the technologies that enable that creativity. The first thing people will see when they play Spore is this amazing series of editors, tools that allow you to make everything that you're playing with, whether it's creatures initially, or vehicles, or buildings, or even UFOs, spaceships.
Each player is building their own set of pieces, essentially, or creatures, or to populate this game.
Yes, each player is building their own creatures and all of that other content, and that is the material that they'll play the game with. They play their creature through an epic scope, from tide pool all the way through making a tribe, and then cities and a civilization, and ultimately to space travel.
One of the things that's most interesting is that you can build a fully animated creature and or spaceship without really knowing anything about animation. Maybe you can describe how you guys put that powerful ability within the game.
Yeah, so the technology you're describing is called procedural animation, and what that means is no matter what crazy creature or other item you make, the game will figure out how it would move and how it will behave. For example, with this creature here, this is something that we've made, and the game will figure out how it moves, simply how it walks around. But then beyond that, how it does lots of interesting things, whether it's roaring or attacking other creatures, or whether it's dancing. And then the fun part is you can share all of that content with your friends through EA's server system and see what everyone else around the world is making.
So yeah, describe that you guys call that spore casting, correct? And you can sort of, if you build something that I think is incredibly cool, I can grab that and put it into my world, and then sort of get your other creations as you make them as well.
You don't directly play with other people in a traditional multiplayer sense, but you play with their creations, with their content. So your world, when your creature's wandering around, is filled with other fantastic creatures, and then later buildings and vehicles that were all made by other people. Everything you see in your world was made by other real people, and you can find out who those people were and get more of their content if you like it.
So now you've got a little taste of Spore.